Hello dear student, today we will start unit number 7 and we have a poem Topsy Turvy Land. Actually the meaning of the poem Topsy Turvy Land is upside down. So the meaning you try to understand, it's a phrase actually, and when you take it, the words like topsy turvy means that is upside down, that is completely opposite. So in this poem we are going to discuss the complete opposite things, how they are happening, and the way we are doing our things. It is not happening in that way. It is exactly a remarkable, wonderful imaginary poem written by H.G. Wilkinson. He is also a British poet. Very remarkable imaginary poet is he. He was born in 1949 and in very short span of time in 1993 he was no more, but in that short span of time he has done a remarkable job with his literature, we can say. So one of the poem from his work is Topsy Turvy Land. The words meaning of this I already share you that, upside down. So in this poem we will talk about how the things can happen in opposite way. So let's look at the first question what the poet has asked here. Have you ever thrown your school bag on your bed? You know, these are the all experience of the school. Now we don't have school at least from this year, but we can remember just the last year's experience or the previous year experience what we have actually in our school life. So when we are coming in the school, we come very fresh, but when we go from the school to home, we are tired so much and we are, a lot of burden, a lot of work we have to do with this. And for that purpose, when we reach at home, some children are very tired, exhausted, so they throw their bag anywhere in the house. Okay, when they reach in their house, when they reach in their room. So maybe those children are throwing it, they will understand it. And some children are, very perfect in all the time, whenever they are tired or not, but they will keep their things on the place only. Then very second question we have, let's see that. Have you ever left your shoes and socks here and there? So sometime when we reach at home, we throw, the school uniform at one place, shirt is at the place, pant is at the other place, then the socks are here and there, again shoes are here and there. So we are not keeping on the place when we come from the school at home, because we are tired, so don't keep the things on the place where they are. And if you look at the third question, have you ever played with your ball in your room? And sometimes some children, they play with ball in their room only, and maybe they do the room in a messy order, we can say. So just like the same room as shown in the picture, your room must be looking like this. The children, those who are coming from the school and keeping their bags and shoes and uniform everywhere in the room, they make their room very dirty and messy, we can say. Okay, everywhere there is a mess in our room, we can say. And number fourth question, the poet has asked us that does your room sometimes look like this? So look at the room, how it is shown here. The socks are lying somewhere, the shoes is there, the bag, the bat, all the things are in disorder, they are not placed in proper order. So when we are tired and we come back from the school to home, at that time we throw all these things. So the poet just want to focus here, like the topsy-turvy land, sometime the things are happening same manner as shown in the picture. So let's look at the line now, lines by the poet, the stanza. We'll experience that what imaginary lines he has quoted here, and they're all wonderfully quoted. So let's look for the first stanza. The people walk upon their heads. So it is a land, imaginary land, and in this land how they are walking. So the people walk upon their heads. The sea is made up of sand. The children go to school by night in topsy-turvy land. So what is happening here? People are not walking on their feet. Here we walk upon our feet, but there the people are walking on their heads. Where? In this topsy-turvy land where the poet is sharing the imaginary land. And in that land also the sea is made up of sand. So there is no water in the sea, but it's just of sand only. And the children are going to school by night in this land. In our land what is happening? The children, we are going to school in the day only. Okay, But in this land, the children are going by night. Where but? This all imaginary things are happening in topsy-turvy land. Okay, try to understand this. The opposite things are happening here in this land. The people are walking upon their heads. Then the sea is made of sand, and the school is by night. So that's what the meaning of the first stanza. Let's go for the second stanza. The front door step is at the back. You are walking when you stand. You wear your hat upon your feet in topsy-turvy land. Okay, so what is happening in second stanza? The front door step is at the back. It means if you want to come at the front side of your house, so to go back first, then that back door step will take you to the front side of the house. So if you want to enter from the front side, you have to go back to the house, and that door step you have to use it if you want to come to a front of the house. You're walking when you stand. So in this land what happens? When you're walking, the people are saying that you're standing. It means when you're standing, you're walking. So completely opposite the things are happening here. And you wear your hat upon your feet. So here you don't wear your hat on the head, but it's in the feet as shown in picture. Look at that, the man how is walking. Is walking on his head, the hands are down here and feet are up, and on that he is wearing the cap there. So it's really opposite things and imaginary. So people are wearing their hat upon their feet but not on the head. All these things are happening in topsy-turvy land. I got that. I hope you are getting with the first two stanzas. Things are completely happening opposite here. People are walking upon their heads, first thing. The sea is made up of sand, the second thing. The third one is children are going to school by night, not in daytime. That's what the three things are happening opposite in this land. If you go for the second stanza, then what is happening here? If you want to go to the front of the front side of the house, you have to go back step of the house to come in front. Then when you are walking, at that time you are standing there, and you wear your hat on your feet, not on the head. So all these things are happening opposite, and very imaginary it is. Wilkinson, really great poet to understand all those things, you know. So we have discussed the two stanzas. Remaining two will discuss later on. Thank you so much.